Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are doing a recovery mission. We need to retrieve the agent and escape. One of our covert operatives was captured by a Capellan patrol during a routine data drop and is being held at a secure facility on ward. We need a rapid response team to raid the facility and get our operative out safely. We'll pay a bonus if you're able to secure the data she was trying to deliver as well. It's being held at a separate facility. There shouldn't be any surprises here, Commander. The target is expecting a pickup, so she'll be aboard in a matter of moments. The data might be tougher, but it's your call if you want to go after it. Well, we'll make that decision in a bit. First, I want to know what kind of resistance we're looking at. We're coming up on the target facility. There it is, move up, secure to the location, and pick up the agent. Get her to the evac zone and get the hell out of there. Okay, so the agent is here. And this here is where the intel is. We don't see anyone immediately on sensors. It's a little spooky. Let's go ahead and move up.
Confirmed.
And we'll see what all we can find.
On my way.
Ideally, I would rather, I think, hit this facility first. So let's actually, let's head down this direction first. What is this? Oh, from Spore Field. I gotcha. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and stick our Jenner out over here for right now. Oh, I tried to right click. Been playing too much XCOM, clearly. Okay. So yeah, let's hit the secondary facility first. Just to find out what's going on over here. Okay. I'd kind of like to move the Jenner last and have everybody else kind of up here-ish.
Location confirmed.
And then the Jenner can really race up this way. That's fine. Still no sign of any enemies. What is going on here?
Rolling. Move order received.
Okay, that got us a contact. Where is this contact? Here. We see an enemy mech. We could sprint up this direction, and I don't hate that. That gives us a visual. And a bunch of evasive pips. What is this? Locust 1M? Okay. Oh, here comes another.
Picking up something.
It's a spider. Okay. I, kinda don't care about any of that. Let's go ahead and get our Panther up over here if we can. It's a nice vantage point.
Firing jump jet.
So, I mean, obviously the Locust has some defensives up. I mean, it's currently guarded, 20% reduction. We don't have a breaching shot, so, I mean, we just take this shot, do as much as we can. Realistically, it's got 40 HP in that center torso. Locusts are not very frightening. We'll see what happens. Okay. Impaired some sensors. And he is backing up and turning his back to us.
Receiving you.
That's an interesting decision. Well, let's go ahead and sit here in the water.
Roger.
If it's... Oh. We just got a third sensor contact. Up here. Okay.
On it.
Fire on the Locust. Excellent. 15 HP left in that torso.
Scored a critical hit.
Okay. This guy moves in phase 3, so he's a bit bigger. That's fine, though. I would like to start running into some mechs who are a bit on the bigger side. Let's go ahead and bring our Blackjack right here, and the Blackjack should be able to finish off that Locust, ideally. Fire. Nice. There goes the Locust. And now this guy's gonna move. And what's he gonna do? Fire on our Jenner? Oh, hello.
They've got a lock on me.
Okay, so they've got a guy in the rear as well. Presumably with the gear. Let's go ahead and start closing in on our Vindicator. And actually, both of them move in phase 3. What are you? Phase 3 LRM boat. A trebuchet? I wouldn't mind having a trebuchet.
Ready for orders.
There's no doubt about that.
Receiving you.
Let's go ahead and take an evasive pip off of this spider, I think. Yeah. I want the spider... Actually, you know, we could just reserve here.
Got it.
Let the spider move. Okay. That seems fine. The spider now has fewer evasive pips.
Waiting for orders.
And has moved into a worse position. So we can now just shoot at it. Basically for free. Ah, the 50%. Feels bad. Okay. So this guy is now closing in a bit this way. That's kind of frightening for our Panther. But we can come up this direction here and fire on the spider with our dual AC5s. And that's going to do a big chunk of damage if they hit, which they almost certainly will.
All weapons are go.
Yeah, that made him very sad right there.
That hit something good.
You're not wrong. Okay, so this guy's going to move next. No.
I've been sensor locked.
Okay, there's a second mech up here that moves in phase 3. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm going to go ahead and close in a bit on this spider. And realistically, the spider has what, 45 HP in that center torso? I think the spider just dies if we alpha strike with our Jenner with a called shot on the center torso. Excellent.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, and that is in fact a trebuchet. Now that is fascinating. We can jump up over into the rough terrain. We will get increased stability damage. We could also jump here into the water, which I like better. And then we can fire on the trebuchet. See if we can't do some damage here. Okay, structure exposed. Now I doubt we're going to full-on capture the trebuchet here. I mean, realistically, we have 2 salvage priority. Really? Interesting choice. Not what I would have gone with.
Secondary asset has been secured.
Excellent. Okay,
Waiting for orders.
let's go ahead and move our Panther off over this direction. And all of them now move in phase 3. So we're going to have a fair number of mediums in this, actually, which is really good. We need to start collecting some medium parts. So let's go ahead and take a pot shot at this trebuchet. Okay, that worked well.
Standing by.
And let's close in with the Jenner at this point. I'd like to be over here, I think.
Position confirmed.
And let's just alpha strike this guy. Do as
Confirmed.
much damage as we can. Nice. Took out one of his LRM-15s.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Okay, so they're moving a guy up here. That's fine. They have very little they can do as of right now. We can fire on the trebuchet from here, and hopefully do a good chunk of damage.
Acknowledge.
Okay. Only hit with one, but that's fine. Surely the trebuchet moves now. It doesn't? What is the AI doing? Oh man. They had to move the trebuchet there. Like, they didn't have a choice, realistically. Because, I mean, I can just jump straight to here, Alpha Strike this guy from the water, and he has no evasive pips. He has no cover. He has nothing. And now he has no weapons.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What's he gonna do now? Come melee? Walk into the water. I am really confused by this guy's decision making right now.
Ready for orders.
Stick, I want you to come up here. See if you can get in behind him. I'm not really great on the rear arc there. But come on up here. And honestly, I feel like we just precision strike this guy's center torso. Alpha strike this, and he's just dead.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Okay. Maybe less dead than I had hoped. We've got our PPC. We still have a line of sight here. And now he's just dead.
One less target.
I think the data is on our Jenner. Actually, no, it's on our Vindicator. Okay, good. So now we've got these two mechs over here. And that's pretty much it. So let's immediately pivot around and start sprinting this direction.
Full throttle.
With our Vindicator here. And just start getting into position to fight those guys. Okay. So he's just kind of
Standing by.
moving around over there. I feel like we can just move up over here
Rolling.
and then brace, and then we can jump up on the hill next round. Yeah, that'll be a decent position there.
Commander.
And then Stick can just start sprinting up this direction to join us. And in the meantime, sinking heat, which we haven't had much of a problem with because there's so much water. And they've just allowed us to take the strong positions so far.
What's up, boss?
And then our Panther, I'm actually just going to... I don't want vision there. Not yet. So I'm just going to turn the Panther around and brace. Because I want to let these two mechs get caught up a little bit. They're going to start running at us, apparently. Ooh. Boy, are we lucky that he didn't shoot. Boy, are we lucky.
For orders.
Okay. New priority target. I'm going to go ahead and jump the Blackjack over here.
Gotcha.
And we are going to focus that Hunchback from range.
This
I did
should be
not
good.
expect a Hunchback. Okay. Decent damage there. There are 3 enemy mechs here. But these two are pretty far back. Okay, let's go ahead and bring our Vindicator up. Because we need to just be laying as much fire into that Hunchback as we can right now. I realize that he is well covered, but we gotta be stripping armor right now. He has no evasive pips left. This guy's gonna move around back here a little bit. And then we need to back our Panther off immediately.
Yes, Commander.
So let's jump back this direction a ways.
High.
Get some evasive pips. We need to keep moving. Hopefully he misses with his AC-20 if he takes the shot. We're not doing a lot of damage to him, but we got a head hit there.
Orders.
I want you to come up here. And keep doing the same thing. Just keep pouring fire into that hunchback. He's got a huge damage reduction. I get that. But we need to be working on him.
All weapons, go.
Okay. He's moving. What's he gonna do? He's backing off. That was a really questionable decision. One that I am 100% okay with. So he backed out of cover. He got no evasive pips. He did not fire the AC-20. If I was him, I would have run straight at this Panther. Actually, I would have run straight at the Vindicator, probably. But this is fine. I'm 100% okay with this. I'm going to jump our Blackjack down here into the water. We don't have heat issues on the Blackjack, but that's just to sink anything that generates from the jump jets. And at this point, I think he just dies this round. I think he has no way of surviving. Like, we can precision strike this guy 3 or 4 times. I'm not going to here because we don't really have the angle. But we're going to strip off so much armor right now. And these guys aren't going to be able to move in time. They're just going to sensor lock. It's fine. I don't care. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump up here. We can't jump in range of the small lasers. That's actually probably good. Maybe we just jump into the water here. Because we just need to keep everybody moving around real quick until we deal with this AC-20 situation.
Engaging target.
Okay. It's a pair of large lasers and a medium laser. I actually don't know what mech that is.
I'm here.
Well, let's get our Jenner up over here, as many evasive pips as possible. And the Jenner is absolutely going to do a called shot. The question is, where? Oh, come on. There we go. That right torso is very attractive. Let's see what our odds are. 29%, 33% center torso. I feel like we just center torso this and hope for the best. I mean, he's got a lot of HP there. That's not going to kill it. We got to go right torso. If we kill that AC-20, then we're a whole lot better off. We did not kill the AC-20. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump our Panther into here.
Affirmative.
And we're still going to be targeting that AC-20. We gotta strip that off of there. It's got 43 HP left. If we hit with the PPC, it's dead. Nice. Okay, the Hunchback is no longer anywhere near as big of a threat. Shadowhawk? Okay. That's a bit of a threat.
I've been sensor locked.
Let's continue working on this Hunchback, I think. The Hunchback is very, very low at this point, and we're going to be hitting on this side, so we're almost certainly going to either leg him or do a lot of damage, or just straight up kill him if they both hit the center torso. Which they did, but it didn't quite kill him. Okay, that is a crab. I gotcha.
Secondary asset is taking damage.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Okay. So we can now actually start closing in. We could theoretically jump to, like, here. And then Alpha Strike the Hunchback. And I think the Hunchback dies from that. And then we outnumber them 2-1.
All weapons committed.
Yeah. Okay, we outnumber them 2-1 now. And then the question is, do we focus the Shadowhawk or the Crab? Crabs are vulnerable to overheat with the full laser build like this. The Crab also has slightly less armor. We are in a tropical biome. The Shadowhawk has ballistic and missile weapons that could possibly explode. I think we focus on the Shadowhawk. It's not a significant armor difference. So we can loop around over here, take off one of these evasive pips, and do a good chunk of damage here.
Confirmed.
Yeah, about like that.
Orders.
Okay, our Panther, I'm going to go ahead and keep jumping, like, back and forth between this water, just to keep evasive pips up for those large lasers. We don't want our Panther being hit by that and getting that PPC lasered off. That would not be any good.
On it.
But let's just keep working on this Shadowhawk. Good, 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 good. Shadowhawk is now moving. He is meleeing our Vindicator. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. That's not the worst, though. Now, the Vindicator could melee him. That would end up turning its back on the Crab. I think I'm actually just going to jump this guy out behind the Shadowhawk
Jump jets.
and backstab him. We can't fire the small lasers, but that's okay. We're going to be hitting in the rear here, and he doesn't have much rear armor, actually.
Targeting rear armor.
Yeah, that was a big chunk of damage right there. And now, the Crab is going to melee our Jenner. Rude. Very rude, in
That
fact.
shot got past my armor.
Oh, and he has a small laser on there, too? Okay.
My armor is getting ripped off.
Yeah. We're going to have to position a little bit more carefully than that. I'm going to go ahead and move the Blackjack. Am I? Am I actually? I think I'm not. I think we're just going to fire at the rear of this Shadowhawk.
10-4.
Oh.
I need a new target.
That was the right call. Okay.
Commander.
And now I want you to just run up over here. And we're going to focus fire on the Crab.
Roger.
Okay. Starting to chunk that Crab. Nice. And our
Standing
Panther
by.
is actually... Yeah, is going to stay put. And we'll just jump to right here, grab ourselves some evasive pips, stick in the water. I still don't want to risk the dual large lasers, so that's why I'm still jumping. Okay, nice hits on the Crab. What's the Crab gonna do? Go into the spore field? Okay. Light damage to the Jenner's internals there.
Internal damage.
But it's definitely something we need to be a bit concerned about. So I'm going to go ahead at this point and jump the Blackjack up to where it can still continue to hit the Crab. And we're just abusing our mobility at this point. 75% chance to hit. Okay. Did that Crab just take bonus damage? Oh, if you stay in the spore cloud, you take bonus damage, but when you leave, you're more difficult to hit. I gotcha. That makes sense. If we jump up here, that's not going to make a significant difference than if we just move and crest this hill. Yeah, it's not. I don't want to have the heat build up. So let's go ahead and move on in, and let's do our bonus damage on this guy. And our lights are going to get bonus damage on him too. Okay, that wasn't a great round of hits.
Good to go.
Razor, let's go ahead and jump you, like, over back here.
Engaging jump jet.
And then you're going to get the bonus damage on the Crab as well. Nice. That crab is actually really close to dead. 66 HP.
Ready for
I think we can run our Jenner, like, all the way up over here. Ish. Grab ourselves a billion evasive pips.
confirmed.
And I think we can finish this guy by doing a precision strike. Let's do it. Okay, this is going to overheat us. I'm not going to fire the SRM. I don't want the damage to spread out. So if I have to choose between a laser and an SRM, I'm going to choose a laser. But we need 3 lasers to hit here. Or, I mean, this is just going to do a ton of damage in
Confirmed.
general.
Firing.
Okay. 36 HP. Let's close in. Can we get in small laser range? Yes, we can.
Jump jet.
This crab is dead. 100%.
All weapons committed.
There we go. Crab is dead,
VMAC destroyed.
and we are exiting combat. And now we can just run up here and grab ourselves the
I copy.
asset up here.
Coordinates received.
So let's go.
Roger that.
Vindicator can come on up here. Jenner can come up this
On my
way.
way.
I'm there.
And let's go. So, we were substantially outweighed there, but the AI made some extremely dumb mistakes. Like, that hunchback was entirely ineffectual. Okay, the agent is on her way out.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Excellent. So yeah, that hunchback was entirely ineffective. They could have made that hunchback a whole lot more threatening than it was. Granted, it had a really hard time catching us, because we were always just jumping away, but they could have played it so much better. Like, you have several shots with that AC-20. I'm not sure how many a stock hunchback has offhand, but I think it's like 8, something like that. They didn't use a single one. So there's that. Our Jenner took some light damage, but it's fine. And the question is, what do we want to salvage? I absolutely want to salvage that hunchback part. I think the other one that I'm most interested in is the trebuchet. And let's see, we also got the Shadowhawk part. Excellent. Ooh, and a medium laser ++. That ain't bad either. Fantastic. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we will deal with the aftermath and find ourselves a new contract. See you all then.